The Mystery of Pine Valley Zoo. It was a spring day at the zoo in Pine Valley, and ever so proud was zookeeper McNally. For days and for weeks he'd worked hard and steady, polishing, painting, and getting things ready. He had painted the cages and painted the fence, and a sign that said Zoo, admission 10 cents. He whistled a tune as he hurried inside, then stopped in his tracks with his mouth open wide. My goodness, what's happened? The zookeeper said. The poor gnu is blue, and that hippo is red. And if I see what I think I see, there's a purple baboon in the monkey tree. He closed his eyes and counted to 10. He opened them up and looked again. I don't believe it. It can't be true. There's no such thing as a green kangaroo. There's no such thing as a lavender skunk or an elephant with a polka dot trunk. As McNally stood shaking, the clock struck 8, and clink went the sound of the opening gate. Like the roar of wind, like the oncoming tide, a great wave of people came rushing inside. They stopped and they gasped in fear and surprise, with wide open mouths and wide open eyes. They stared and they glared and shouted for shame. Just look at those apes. McNally's to blame. Then somebody cried, am I dreaming or mad? The big polar bear is a Scottish plaid. Said a little old lady, it's shocking, it's tragic. I think they've been ruined by some kind of magic. Cried a very scared man, let me get out of here quick. Those poor chimpanzees must be terribly sick. But a small boy named Greg said, I must disagree. They all appear perfectly healthy to me. There's a mystery here, and the best thing to do is to start out at once and search for a clue. Come look at this cage door. The lock is all bent. An animal left here. Let's see where he went. Look there, he went on. See that dribble of red? Straight from my paint shop, the zookeeper said. They followed the dribbles of red, blue, and green, past the snake house, the birdhouse, the popcorn machine. They followed the trail as it rounded a bend, and then all at once it came to an end. And what did they find? Just a small chimpanzee, babbling and dabbling with the greatest of glee. There's the key to the mystery, said Greg with a laugh. I guess that accounts for the purple giraffe. The pink mink, the yellow seal, the ostrich as orange peel. The people were angry. They sent up a shout, and somebody yelled, grab that chimp, throw him out. Come now, said the boy. The chimp's done no harm, and as for his painting, I think it has charm. So do I, cried a lady. I think it's just fine. He has an eye for color and a good sense of design. Then up spoke McNally. I know what we'll do. We'll get him more paints, brushes, canvases too. As for the animals, run, grab some hoses, and we'll scrub them all down from their tails to their noses. Soon all was in order, the paint washed away, and up from the crowd went a loud hip hooray. That ended the case of the Pine Valley mystery, but the moment went long, be remembered in history, for it marked the beginning of a little chimp's fame, the chimp of great talent, Alfonso by name. People flocked to Pine Valley and stared at surprise at the wonder of wonders that greeted their eyes.